Hello everyone, welcome back to JDCodebase. This is the web development series. If you are learning JavaScript and you already know what arrays are, then this side is extremely important for you because in real project we do not use the loops again and again. Instead, JavaScript gives us some very powerful modern array method like map, filter, reduce, and more. Don't worry if these names sound confusing right now. By the end of this video, you will clearly understand what each method does, when to use it, how it works in real world situation. So let's get started. This topic is very important not only for the JavaScript but also for the React, Node, and real web application and the app applications. So in this video we will learn why modern array methods are important, how map transform the data, how filter select values, how reduce calculate a single result, the difference between the find, sum, and every, and when to use for each. We will also see real world examples so you understand where these are actually used. Now you might be thinking, why do we even need these methods? Why not just use for loop? The reason is simple. Modern array method make your code cleaner, easier to read, and less error prone. They are used heavily in the React, Node, and APIs. In modern JavaScript, we prefer array methods over loop before, especially when working with the data. Now instead of just talking, let's start with the forEach first method. So forEach is used to loop through an array. Very important point is forEach does not return any array. It mostly used when you just want to something like printing or updating the UI. So let's move to VS Code and write the code. So let's say let numbers is equal to 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So normal array, no issue. Console numbers. Let's run this node 07 and 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 print. Now let's apply numbers dot for each num and let's console dot log num multiply by 2. So I am num multiply by 2. I am updating and the multiplying this. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100 as expected. So here nums represent this num represent the value of each array one by one, means 10, then 20, then 30, then 40, then 50. Every time this num change, and JavaScript automatically goes through the arrays and give us each value. We are just logging the num multiply by 2 here. Notice something important is we are not storing the result anywhere. That's because forEach is not mean to return data. Next one is the map method. Map is map is used when you want to transform the data. It returns a new array and the original array stays the same, means original array remains unchanged here. So let's see, let prices is equal to 100, 200, 300, and let discounted array is the prices dot map. Here just take the price one by one and return it price minus 20. So let's console this prices and console this discounted. So let's run this. As you see, the original array is 100, 200, 300, and discounted array is 80, 180, and 280. So here each price goes inside this function by prices.map, and this price, every time then 100, then 200, then 300, and we subtract 20 from each value, means price minus 20. And map collect all the return value and create a new array. I give the name here is discounted. So that is why we store it inside the discounted. This is very common in the UI rendering, API data formatting, price calculations. Next one is the filter method. A filter removes the unwanted data. It only keeps the value that match a condition. Like I have an array, let ages is equal to 12, 18, 25, 14, and let adults is equal to ages. Apply filter on this age, and when take the age every time, and return age is greater than equal to 18. Yes. Now here for each age, JavaScript check the condition whether the age is greater than 18 or not. If the condition is true, the value is kept in this adults array. If it is false, the value is removed. That's why filter always return a smaller or equal array. Let me write the adults and let's run this. So if you see, only 18 and 25 in this array. Why? Because only these two numbers satisfy this condition greater than 18. Next one is the reduce method. Reduce, this method looks difficult at first, but it is very powerful. Reduce is used when you want one final value, means sum of an data, or multiply or discount, means anything, means you want one final value. Like I have this prices array, let's say, and I want to make the total. Let total equal to prices dot reduce. Here we take the first initial value and the our current value from this array, and give here return sum plus price, and in last we have to give the initial value, means this is this sum is a initial value here. Whatever we give here 0, 5, 10, this means it takes the value. And let's console.log total. Yes, 600 is the perfect for this. 200, 300 and 100. 600 as expected. So sum start from the 0. Like if I write here 5, then this gives 605. If I write 10, then it's take the value 610, means 610. So this is the initial value. Every time sum is the initial value. Sum says the accumulator here, I say the sum here. So this is used for the shopping carts, like in e-commerce website, to count the total of a person. Analytics and calculation also. Next one is the find method. Find is used to get a one single item from an array, and let's say I have an object users having id 1. Sorry, I have an array of object. So first one is the id 1, name is the Alex. Next is the id 2, name is the John. So if I want to I want to find the person whose id is the 2, then just write let user is equal to users dot find, let's say u, and u dot id is triple equal to 2. So let's console this user. So let's run this. I get the id 2 and name is John. I get the means value from this array. So as soon as JavaScript find the match, it stops. Like if I make one more, let's say JD. So again, this give only the one data here. Why? Because the find returns only one object, not an array. And in the normal one, the object where the id is always unique. So next is this sum. Sum check if any value matches a condition. the it means like here I have a score 45, 80 and 30. I want to say those are pass whose score is the greater than 50, means any value is the 50 greater than 50, it means that student is passed. So let scores equal to 45, 80 and 30, and let has passed is equal to scores dot sum. Here score is the greater than equal to 50. So here any value greater than equal to 50 in this array becomes the it console.log has passed. So this gives it true. Yes, perfect. If I make them also 40, then it says false. It always returns, some always return the either true, either false. Means only one value, true or false, based on the condition. And every means check all the elements that matches the condition. Like here if I write let has passed 1 is equal to scores dot every, this time I am use every, and score is greater than the, let's say 50 equal. So let's console those has passed 1. So it says false, and when I make it 80, see this every this sum give the 80, and every means all of the elements have to pass the condition. As name expected, these every means every elements have to pass the condition. And now let's see how all these array methods are used together in a real application. Imagine we are building a simple shopping website. We get product data from a database or an API. That data usually comes as an array of objects as normally, and let's say I have an array called the products having a name and a price, these keys. Here name is phone, price is 15,000, name is laptop, price is 60,000, and each product is a object with a name and price. Now let's say if we want to work with this data, first I want to only the prices of all products. For that means I can extract the p.price. So let me show you in the VS Code first. Let the products equal to array of object. Here object has the name, the phone, and price is the 15,000. Let's make it numeric one, not the string. And next is the name is the PC, and price is the, let's say 60,000. So here each product has the name and price. Now if I want to only the price of the all product, for that means a array of the prices. Now how can I extract that? For that I have to use the let prices equal to products dot map. Okay, if this is already defined, okay, no issue. Then the product dot price. So let's console.log price is price 1. So if you see only 15,000, why? Okay, I just write here the spelling mistake. I have to write the price, not the prices. So let's see 15,000 and 60,000. So what map does here is very simple. It goes through the each product and take only the price value, means product dot price, product dot price, and the result is a new array that contains only price. Next, if I want to show only the expensive product, maybe for a special section on the website, like in the Amazon and Flipkart, you filter out the devices. For that, just write let expensive equal to products dot filter, and just write the product dot price is greater than, let's say, 20,000. So now console.log expensive. So now this gives the PC and price 60,000. If any more, like if I write here tablet having a price of 50,000, then it's also give the PC 60,000, tablet 50,000. So this keep only the product whose price is greater than 20,000 or 20,000 here. Everything else is removed here. Finally, if I want to total price of all product, like a shopping cart, like at the end of the shopping we just go to the cart and pay the, and for that this is where reduce is used. For that, let total equal to let's say prices one dot let's say reduce, I'm using reduce, and initial value is the sum and the product, and write the sum plus price, and here also price, and initial value is the 0. So let's console.log total 1. So if you see 1,25,000 the price of all the total. So here JavaScript start with the 0 and keep adding the each price to it. At the end we get one single value. This is exactly how real application handles data in the JavaScript. Now when to use what? Think of this slide as a small cheat sheet for that you can remember while coding. Use forEach for when you just want to loop and do something like logging means console.log, or updating the UI. Use map when you want to transform data and create a new array. Use filter when you want to remove the unwanted values. Use reduce when you want to only one final result like a total or a count. Use the find when you need only one item from an array. Use sum when all the values must match a condition. Every means when all values must match a condition, and use sum when you want to check if at least one value matches condition or not. If you understand this slide, you already know the thinking like a JavaScript developer. Now let's talk about some common mistake that beginner usually makes. Many beginners use the map instead of they should use forEach. Remember, map is only for creating a new array, not any fancy. And another common mistake is forgetting to return a value inside the map or filter. If you forget to return, the result will be wrong. And some beginners also confuse between the find and the filter because they both start with the F. And find give only one value, but filter always return an array. And finally, many people still use the loop everywhere, even when array methods are simpler in JavaScript. Use array method makes your code clean and professional. Let's quickly summarize what we learned in this video. We learned modern JavaScript array method and why they are important. We saw how to use forEach, map, filter, reduce, find, sum, and every. We also understood real-world use cases, especially how data is handled in actual project. These concepts are extremely important if you want to work with the React and real application. Thank you so much for watching this video. If this video helped you understand the JavaScript arrays better, please like the video, subscribe to channel. The PPT and all the code used in this video are available in the description. Keep practicing, and I will see you in the next video.